In this video, we will be discussing how to determine if an ordered pair is the solution to a system. Keep in mind that a solution to a system is the point at which two lines intersect. So if we're graphing a linear system, we would see two lines on the graph, and the solution would be the intersection point. Because the solution is at the intersection point, we want to ensure that the point that we are checking makes not one, but both equations true. So in the point that we're given, we see x is -1 and y is 3. So for this top equation, anywhere I see an x, I'm going to put a -1. Anywhere I see a y, I'm going to put a 3. So I'll have -1 plus 3 times 3 equals 8. I'm checking to see if I evaluate the left-hand side, if it matches. And it does. This means -1, 3 is on the first line. So this is line 1. Now I'm going to check line 2. In order for the solution to the system to be -1, 3, when I put -1 in for x and 3 in for y, it has to also make this equation true. So I get -2 plus 12. -2 plus 12 is 10, and 10 does not equal 12. This yellow point here was a solution for line 1, but not a solution for line 2. So we would say no, -1, 3 is not a solution. If you get the first line to have the point on it, so that when you substitute the first point into the first line, you get an equation that is true, and you get an equation that is true for the second line when you substitute in the point, then your answer would be yes, -1, 3 is a solution. Let's check out this example. It's the same point, but we have two new lines. So here's line 1, here's line 2. I'm going to check both of these lines to see if -1, 3 is a solution. So anywhere I see an x in line 1, I'm going to put a -1. Anywhere I see a y, I will put a 3. So -1 goes here, 3 goes here. Notice that I like to put the numbers in parentheses. That helps remind me that I'm going to be multiplying the x value by the 3. So -3 minus 3. -6 does equal -6, so this ordered pair is a solution to line 1. Now I'll check line 2. -1 for x, 3 for y. -2 plus 12 equals 10. So 10 does equal 10, which means that yes, -1, 3 is a solution to the system because it made both equations true.